Hey guys, it's Parker. The video that I just posted accidentally cut out before, so I was just going to take you through these last 3 games. I did end up losing right before that, so just jumping right into it. I'm going to give my commentary and just say what I was thinking as I was going through these. Just looking at the starting cards, I like to play Princess at the Bridge as like my third choice. Usually I like to go Goblin Barrel, then Wall Breakers, then Princess. And if it ever gets to a point to where if I have like a gang or a Valk, sometimes I'll play it at the bridge. But other than that, any other card, I don't like to play first play because you can get burned. When I go up against Ram Rider, I like to do just cannon in the middle for it instead of any other type of defense, just so I can get a positive elixir trade and a pretty good one. Plus, if I played any of the swarmy cards, the Ram Rider would actually take a lot of them out. Unfortunately, he has Tornado, so he can activate King, but he ended up failing to do it, which is kind of surprising. It's really hard to mess that up.
Just sharpening my knives.
So right here, I'm thinking I need to push the opposite lane just so I don't waste elixir. I'm going to gang in the corner because I didn't know if he was going to pre-drop a spell. I don't agree with that rage. He should have saved it for something more important because now he's low on elixir and couldn't respond to my princess. Those are Ram Rider, so I'm probably just going to cannon. Oh, I lied. He has no elixir now, so I have a really good push going. This should be most of the tower. Here we go. Probably going to gang the middle now since he doesn't have elixir. Yeah. He couldn't do anything for the rage, with the rage. Nice. That last spear hit gave us the tower, so now we're in a really good position. Whenever they drop P.E.K.K.A. in the back, even though it is the most no-skill play almost in the game, I always get extremely nervous because if they build up a really nice push, they can easily roll through you. If they drop Evo P.E.K.K.A. with Evo E-Drag, it's almost impossible to keep your tower unless they just play it poorly. I tried to save the Dart Goblin from the E-Dragon, but unfortunately the E-Dragon was able to target on top of it. If not, this would have been a much easier defense, but now it's looking like most of my tower, if not the whole thing, is going to disappear. So now my thoughts are, can I hold on for these last few seconds? And it looks like I can. Nice. Sweet. That was up against Cadkin, and now we're going to do the next game against Bodo's Llama. Alright, so I'm going to barrel first play. He drops an E-Spirit, but I still get a good amount of chip damage on it. Princess the Bridge so I don't waste elixir. Same reason for the gang. And I'm going to Valk on the Royal Ghost. I'm going to cannon here to pull the Royal Giant. And then Dart Goblin on the opposite side, just so he can't log both things at the same time. Nice. I'm going to get a Valk swing on the right. There we go. Just building up elixir. We reach kind of a stale point as we head into double elixir. So I had a slight advantage I have a slight advantage in single elixir, but once we start going into double, it is a lot harder to start breaking through because the Dagger Duchess will no longer carry you as much, especially when they have Royal Giant. It just eats up all of the daggers. Cannon low, and then I And then I Dark Goblin on the opposite side for the same reason, so that he can't log it.
Yay.
We got some decent chip damage there. I wish I had my Ice Spear to take care of the skeletons, because then he really couldn't have done anything. And unfortunately, when I decided to push, he played Royal Giant on the exact same time. So I'm going to take a lot of damage here, but I do have a decent counterattack. It's not going to do much with the gang, but this counterattack defending the ghost will. I Princess the Bridge to bait out a log. Yep, and then I barrel the corner. Nice, he took his tower. He doesn't really have much for this now. I still get one connection with an E-Spirit. I tried to play an Ice Spirit to block the tower, or take hits from the tower, but that didn't work. I'm going to sack here. Unintentionally.
Let's go.
Nice. And that Ice Spirit allows me to get a second hit. And now we're in a really good position. If I wanted to, or if I could, I would Dark Goblin in the middle and just get a quick couple of hits on tower. So now he's going to be really careful about me playing anything in the pocket. So he's going to always try to keep a card down. So I'm just going to keep pressuring. Nice. And then this last game is my promo game to get to Royal Champ. Up against Hoggy Q. Once this gets to triple elixir, which is where I would try to take this if I were playing against this matchup, on his perspective, I have zero chance. He can Goblinstein, and then with his 3-card cycle, he can just Earthquake my building for at least 2,500 damage. So all he needs to really do to win is just get a couple of Hog Rider hits. If I remember right, I choke on one of these hog defenses and misplayed, and he's going to get a ton of damage on one of the towers. Play Princess to not waste elixir.
You're so bad.
Yep, there it is. So now we're below 2,500. If he takes this all the way to triple elixir, he has perfect defense. There's really nothing I could do actually to break through. So from here he could win. He could easily win. My main goal right now is to try to keep his elixir low. But now with the cannon there's not really much I can do. I can't wall breakers, and if I Dark Goblin, it wouldn't be supported by anything. So I'm just forced to wait. Now that I have elixir, I'm going to try to build up a dual lane push. It's looking good. I'll get a connection. And so now both towers are equally low. It's important to have both towers pressured at the same time, because if you don't, they can just defend and get a good counter push going in whichever lane you're trying to go to. Unfortunately, he logs, but he misses my wall breakers, so I will get one connection. And we take the tower. So now here, I'm looking like I'm in a really good position. He prediction earthquakes, but I'll be okay for now. So I'm going to try to use this Valk as cover to get a free wall breaker connection. Fortunately, it doesn't work, but Princess is shooting towards tower, so that's great for me. I'm going to have to cannon here really carefully, even though he earthquakes, there's not much I can do. So I'm going to start thinking about going for a 2-tower situation if he were to take that tower. That Valk was already on it, so hopefully that would have taken it. But with that being said, I did reach Royal Champ. And sorry that the video cut out. But that's all I got for you today. See ya.